Chapter 5 Quest. Warning: failure to complete this daily quest will result in death. Kaito stared at this message for a few minutes, feeling a shuddering chill. At this moment, he finally realized that not everything is all miracles and rewards. Yes, this is serious. After all, I inherited the vampire race from my avatar along with the appearance. It is obvious that I will die if I do not consume blood and fast. He says aloud, still in shock. But as a vampire in the game, I didn't have to consume blood every day, so isn't that a bit extreme? Come on, I just woke up. As Kaito finishes his sentence, his stomach rumbles loudly, echoing through the room. The sound is strange and somewhat disturbing to him, as Kaito has never experienced such a feeling of intense hunger, not even in the harshest of winters. Instinctively, he puts his hand to his stomach and feels a stab of pain that almost brings him to his knees again. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Kaito looks back at the message about the daily quest and understands that he must find a solution to satisfy his hunger for blood. He immediately remembers the merchant's shop. The shop might be the easiest way to get something to eat. At least it will be better than looking for something in my cupboards. What was that command again? Ah, yes. Reveal the charms of the goods offered. A holographic window appears in front of him, showing a long list of items. Kaito's eyes scrolled down the list, which included everything from small mana potions to modern basics like oxygenated water and a compass, but nothing like a human blood transfusion bag. Kaito is momentarily stunned, as he never imagined that he would be in a situation where he would need to buy blood to survive, nor that he would be so disappointed not to have it for sale. Ironically, the clearest options available to him are to buy a fish for 30 bronze coins, or to buy back the same mouse he sold earlier, now for only 12 bronze coins. And he only had 5. This thing is robbing me. I just sold the mouse, why can't I cancel my purchase? Kaito says, holding the screen in disbelief. Sigh. I don't even have the coins to buy it back. He says, sitting down on his bed, feeling exhausted and hungry. Would you like to sell the rotten bed item to the merchant? Another window appears in front of Kaito's eyes. And how much will I get for selling this item? The rotten bed item is currently worth 13 coins. Kaito clenched his eyes as he looks at the system that answers him. I don't know whether to be disappointed that my bed is worth so little, or to be afraid that an object is worth more than a living being. Is everything in my room really worth so little? The first thing Kaito learned from the beginner's guide a few minutes ago was that he can sell any item to get coins to use in the merchant's shop to buy other items. However, the value of the materials and the condition of the item determine the number of coins that can be received. For example, Kaito sold a live rat and received only 10 bronze coins, because in any world, rats are just pest spreaders, so they are worth very little. Of course, Kaito can't sell everything he sees in front of him. There is a limit for the merchant, which is 10 items per day. Also, Kaito discovered how much each of the different coins you can get for use in the market shop is worth, and that scared him because the system is identical to that of the Death Tower. So 100 bronze coins are worth 1 silver coin. Following the same logic, 100 silver coins are worth only 1 gold coin, which also precedes another coin, the platinum coin. As Kaito considered his situation and the need to obtain more coins to support himself, he has a flash of inspiration. He realizes that there may be a way to make money from some of the useless objects in his apartment. Excited, Kaito begins to inspect all the objects in his apartment that he believes are no longer of any use, such as the rotten food in the cupboards and the maggot-infested refrigerator, and not even the mail papers piled near the door to escape a price evaluation. A window appears in front of Kaito, showing a list of items selected as possible sales. He finds that most of the rotten food and papers are worth no more than a bronze coin or 2, not to mention those that were worth nothing. Kaito sighs with disappointment. However, his gaze was drawn to an object he had forgotten about, an old wristwatch lying on the bedside table where he usually left his web link. The watch had a classic and elegant design, with delicate details and an immeasurable sentimental value for Kaito. A thick layer of dust was covering it. Although he has always refused to sell it, no matter how much the bills keep rising. He thinks for a moment that this might be the key to solving his current hungry situation. With mixed emotions, Kaito decided to appraise the watch at the merchant's shop. Do you wish to sell the item ancient wristwatch to the merchant? How much is it worth? He asks with a little fear in his voice. To his surprise, considering the clock's critical situation, the market value of the clock is extraordinarily high, 10 silver coins. Kaito is in awe of the price and realizes that this might be his chance to get enough resources to satisfy his hunger. However, as he stares at the watch, Kaito begins to dive into his memories. A vivid memory emerges. He sees himself again, sitting at the bedside of his father, whose face was pale and aged from the illness that afflicted him. His father's faint voice echoes in his mind, reminding him of a conversation they had during those difficult times. Kaito, my son, his father whispers fondly. Never forget that. Cough. Life brings us challenges that seem insurmountable, but it is in fighting them that we find our true strength. No matter how difficult it seems, you must find a way to overcome, to find balance within yourself, for life will always be a constant struggle between animal instinct and reason. Cough. Cough. Learn to control your emotions and you will be stronger than anyone. This was his father's last and one of the wisest pieces of advice. To sell this watch with such sentimental value because of hunger would be the same as getting rid of his family's only heirloom. So Kaito quickly turns away from the watch and concentrates on his old refrigerator. You are family, but you are old, rotten, and full of maggots, and I am hungry. So, goodbye. He says, looking at the refrigerator that is largely responsible for the disgusting smell that permeates his room. Do you wish to sell the item deteriorated refrigerator to the merchant? Kaito quickly presses yes. You have received 40 bronze coins from the merchant.